Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about some updates ahead of the Singapore Grand Prix as well as Christian Horner. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with George Russell, and as we know, he was ill over the Baku Grand Prix weekend. On the Thursday, he missed media duties. A Mercedes team principal, Toto Wolff, said it was touch and go as to whether Russell would be in his W16 as usual on the Friday, but Russell took part in practice and across the rest of the weekend, with him managing to pull off a brilliant Grand Prix and finish P2 on the podium. But Russell has said that had he fallen ill over the Singapore Grand Prix weekend, which is coming up, it probably would have prevented him from competing in the event. Now, Singapore is widely regarded as one of the toughest, if not the toughest, circuit on the calendar. For starters, it's an extremely long race, it's a very twisty circuit, and on top of that, there's extreme heat and humidity, so yeah, it makes it a challenge for F1 drivers. And reflecting on being under the weather, Russell said, as quoted by Racing News 365, well, fortunately it was Baku. Even though it's one of the toughest circuits mentally and physically, it's maybe one of the easiest. On Sunday, I was much better. Friday and Saturday, I was really rough. And had it been Singapore as an example, I think I probably would have called it a day on Friday, to be honest, and probably wouldn't have done the race. So yeah, sort of fortunate timing. And I haven't been ill for a couple of years actually, so it just all sort of hit me at once these days, but I'm on the up now. Now, on the subject of the Singapore Grand Prix weekend, the FIA has decided to make a change going into this weekend, with them raising the pit lane speed limit. Basically, due to the tight surroundings of the pit lane in Singapore, the usual 100km/h limit is reduced to 60km/h, and because of the speed reduction, drivers spend longer in the pit lane, and as a result, teams are more reluctant to lose race time and track position with multiple stops. But going into this weekend, Racing News 365 say that the minimum pit lane speed limit is to climb to 80km/h from the 60km/h limit in force in previous years. But let's move on to Christian Horner, and as we know, he was sacked as the chief executive and team principal of Red Bull Racing following the British Grand Prix, and the split was made official towards the end of September. But where could he go? As I've said before, I think Alpine is an option, but according to BBC F1, Aston Martin has been mentioned in some reports, and that they have ambition and wealth through team owner Lawrence Stroll. Now, what's interesting about Aston Martin is they've recently signed Adrian Newey. As we know, Newey used to work at Red Bull and oversaw the design of multiple title-winning cars. But Newey decided to leave Red Bull in 2024, and it was announced later in 2024 that he would join Aston Martin, with him officially joining the squad in 2025. But former Haas team principal Gunther Steiner believes Horner could not work at Aston Martin due to the arrival of Newey, with Steiner telling Lottoland, as quoted by Crash.net, "I don't think Aston Martin need Christian right now. I think there was a lot of unhappiness internally at Red Bull and something had to change. The change was Christian leaving, and they are just trying to go back to their glory days now. In the last year, the problem between Adrian and Christian was one of the reasons why Adrian left Red Bull, so bringing Christian back, I don't think that would work at the moment. With Red Bull, we could see it during the last 1.5 years where every race weekend there was drama, and that's gone away. I think Aston Martin, with the people they have in place, are very well set to show what they can do under the new regulations." But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.